What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you guys a simple makeup look using all drugstore products. You really don't need a huge collection of makeup. So I put together this look using some of my favorite products that won't break the bank. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and of course don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. It would honestly mean so much to me. I'm really trying to hit my first 50 subscribers, and I would love for you to be a part of that. And as always, I'll link everything I'm using down below in the description box, so don't forget to check that out. Okay, so grab a snack, get cozy, and let's get into it. Prepping your skin is arguably the most important step of any makeup routine, so don't skip out on that moisturizer and always follow up with a good sunscreen. If your skin isn't moisturized, your makeup is just not going to sit right on top of it. So even if you have oily skin, just trust me and moisturize. Now, I've already completed that step about 45 minutes ago, so we're going to move on to primer. One of my favorites is the Hylamide Matte 12. I absolutely love wearing this. Even on the days where I'm not wearing any makeup, I'll apply this on top of my sunscreen just for that nice matte, silky smooth finish. But I also love wearing it under makeup. It just really mattifies the skin without leaving it looking dry or crusty. Your skin not only looks, but feels hydrated, which I think is such a win. It also helps reduce the look of pores, and I mean, who doesn't love that? This is a little bit on the pricier side, but I mean, I usually only use about a pea-sized amount, so a little bit goes a long way. And as you can see, I'm basically at the end of my tube, so I will have to restock this very soon. So just warm it up in between my fingers just a little bit, and then apply it to the center of the face. So I give this a little bit of time to settle into the skin before I apply anything on top of it. So while we wait, I just want to quickly show you the lip balm that I'm wearing today. It's from Birds and Bees. And I have this in the shade Whisper. Absolutely love how hydrating and nourishing this lip balm is. So for an everyday look, I constantly find myself reaching for my NYX Bear With Me Tinted Skin Veil. And I have this in the shade Cinnamon Mahogany. So I'm just going to apply this with a dampened makeup sponge. Taking a little bit on the back of my hand. Just going to work this into the skin. It just provides such a nice light coverage, leaving your skin looking dewy, glowy, and just so healthy. It honestly just leaves your skin looking so fresh and barely like you're wearing any foundation, which I think is just so perfect for the summer. And these two products just work so well together. So as always, I'm just applying a little bit to the neck just so that it looks nice and seamless. And of course, because this is a tinted skin veil, it doesn't do the best job at hiding any imperfections, but of course that's what concealer's for. So speaking of concealer, the e.l.f. Hydrating Camel Concealer has quickly become one of my favorites. And I have this in the shade Medium Warm. I am just so obsessed with the way this looks and wears. So I didn't get much sleep last night, so I will be putting on a little bit more concealer than usual. Just using the other side of my makeup sponge, I'm just going to quickly blend that out. So I've been using this concealer non-stop. It just has such great coverage, so honestly you really don't need a large amount. Unless of course you're sleep deprived like I am. And even though this is a full coverage concealer, it just has that gorgeous natural looking finish. So I'm going to be using this to go over some of my breakouts. I'm going to really blend that into the skin because the shade is quite a lot lighter than my skin tone, so just really blend that out. I just love using that concealer with a light foundation or a tinted skin veil like today. So for blush, I was contemplating between a liquid or powder, so I thought why not just show you both. One of my favorite liquid blushes are the Glossier Cloud Paint blushes, and this one is in the shade Puff. It is such a beautiful shade of pink. These liquid blushes definitely can look intimidating, but honestly, once you work it into your skin, they do not come out as crazy pigmented like this. I mean, they still are very pigmented, don't get me wrong, but they're so easily blendable and buildable, so you can really just wear it however you like. Like if you like a light blush, you can achieve that look with these liquid blushes. You also have the freedom to build them as much as you like, so I absolutely love that about liquid blushes. So I'm just going to add a little bit with my fingers and just blend that out. So like I said, it can look intimidating, but just blend it and you'll see how beautiful and natural it'll look. And I absolutely love layering my blushes, so if you do as well, try out a liquid blush and then layering a nice powder blush on top, like we're going to be doing today. And I also find that this method makes your blush last literally all day long. So there you go. See how easily that just blended out? We're going to do the same on the other side. And I really like the Cloud Paint blushes because they don't affect the product that you have underneath. I found that with some other liquid blushes, they tend to remove the foundation or whatever you have underneath. And this one does not do any of that. And you don't even need that much product. I didn't even end up using all of it. So the Cloud Paint blushes are a little on the pricier side, but like I said, you don't really need that much product, and this little tube will last you a very long time. Now, of course, you can stop right here, but I'm gonna apply this lovely rose blush that I got from the Face Shop. And it's just so adorable. It comes with this tiny little powder puff. I mean, how cute is that? And of course, the color is just so pretty. So I've never tested this out before, but I'm going to try and apply it with the little poof and see how it goes. Ooh, this is super pigmented. Okay, I'm definitely going to have to blend that out. So the poof is very cute, but not the best tool to actually blend out the product. This just gives such a beautiful flush to the cheeks. I really like this color. Now I'm applying a little bit to the nose. Now a really, really pretty highlighter is the Colourpop Lunch Money Super Shock Highlighter. And as you can see, I've already hit pan. I've been using this so much. This product is just so buttery soft. So I find that the best way to apply this highlighter is just with your fingers because of the formula. I'm gonna add a little bit just to the top of the cheekbone. I mean, look at that color payoff. It is just so beautiful. And like I said, this feels like butter and it's just so super pigmented. So I don't want to go too crazy with the highlight today. Applying a little bit to the Cupid's bow. I mean, look at that glow. I just love the finish. It looks so wet and pretty. Now, because I wanted to keep things simple, I decided not to add an eyeshadow palette for today's look. And instead, we're going to be using that blush and highlighter for the eyes. I'm just going to dip into that blush. It's just so pretty. I'm going to run that through the crease. I've just been so into blush in the crease recently. I think it looks so beautiful and it really just helps to tie in your entire look together. Using the same blush and using that same color in your eyeshadow. Once again, we're going to just dip into that highlighter to add a little bit of pop to that eye. So taking it on my pinky, I'm just going to add it to the inner corner. Then adding a little bit to the brow bone. Just really blend that out. And lastly, add a little bit to the center of the eye. Blending it out just a little. I just feel like this makes your eyes look really bright and awake. Now I'm just going to quickly line my eyes, and I'm going to be using NYX Vinyl Liquid Liner in the shade Black. I really love the brush on this. You can just be so precise with it. So I'm going to try and add a thin line, but hopefully things don't go out of control. So that ended up getting a little bit thicker than I wanted, but what can you do? I'm going to follow that up with L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. And if you're like me and you get a little messy with it, just leave it be, let it dry, and then you can easily just take that off. If you go in while it's still wet to try and clean up, you will make a bigger mess than you want to. So personally, I don't wear that many fake lashes. I'm not a huge fan, but that is most likely because I'm horrible at applying them. I mean, I wish I were one of those people that can just pop them on and go, but I definitely am not. I'm just trying to get rid of that mascara that got onto my lid. But yeah, see how easily that just comes off once you let it dry? Now for brows, I'll be using my NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and this is in the shade Espresso, which I did see that they're currently sold out in, but hopefully they will restock soon because I absolutely love this color. This is just such a great basic pencil. And it just does a good job at creating small hair-like strokes because of how thin the actual pencil is. And of course, don't forget to brush them out. It'll just help them look a lot more natural. I'm also a huge fan of fluffy, big brows, so this will help make them look a lot more thicker than they actually are. And once you're satisfied, you can just move on to the lips and finish off the look. So for the lips, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Matte Lipstick in Touch of Spice. I absolutely adore this color. And as you can see, I'm basically almost at the end. And I'll be lining my lips with Morphe Love Bite. And these two colors just go so well together. But you can totally wear either of them on their own, but together they're just such a great combo. This is just such a pretty nude shade. So I'm just gonna layer that lipstick on top. I absolutely love this line of lipstick. I know they claim that this is matte, but the formula is just so creamy. So there you go, here's the finished look. So I really hope you enjoyed today's simple makeup look using all drugstore products. Definitely leave all of your thoughts down below and hit that thumbs up button if you like this video. Until next time,